Okay, we're going to begin with the VLOOKUP, and what the VLOOKUP is going to do is basically pull information from this student table here and place it into the names for all the other subjects and the totals. Now, in order to do this, we begin with equals VLOOKUP, and then the first thing it's asking us for is the lookup value, which happens to be the student ID, and in this case, the number 1. It then asks for a comma, followed by what's called the table array, which is basically the data that I want to pull the information from, and that's in the student table. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight this information and put another comma in, and the next thing we need is the column index number. And this basically becomes column 1, and this becomes column 2. So what the VLOOKUP is going to do is it's going to look for that number 1, it's going to go to this student table that I highlighted, and it's going to find the corresponding information next to the ID, which is 1. So to do that, we need column 2. If you just put comma 2, close bracket, hit enter, there we go. We can also replicate this to pull all the names in, and we can also copy using Control-C, which is the shortcut. Remember to hit escape, and then you can go to the other subjects, and you can paste and replicate them in as well. Next, we're going to look at the if statement. A typical if statement basically asks a value about a cell, and depending on the condition, if it's true, we could perhaps say that if the value is greater than 50, then it's a pass. But if it's false, so if it's not greater than 50, you have to have a false part, which is fail. There we go. And we can replicate that to show who passed or failed. Now, if we want to break it down further into letter grades, then what we can actually do here is we can actually ask more than one question, and this is called a nested if. So in this case, I'm going to ask if the value in C2 is greater than 90. If it is, I'm going to display an A+. Otherwise, if the value in C2 is greater than 80, then I can display an A grade. Otherwise, if the value C2 is greater than 70, I can display a B grade, etc. At the end of this, we actually still have to have that false statement. So if the answer is none of the above, then we can basically say epic fail. Now the brackets are color coordinated, so you just basically close them until you see the corresponding white bracket at the end, and as I say, you can add further ones in here to get additional letter grades. Once you're done, hit enter, and you can replicate that.